So, I have a lot of OCs. None of them are well developed, and half of them don't even have names, they're neglected. I think I just enjoy the process of designing a new character and then not paying attention to story details or character details, so nothing productive, I suppose. Color and shape go burr, and that's about it for me. The prime example of this is my old baby girl Ori, not pronounced Ori, but Ori. I made her initially as the Starlight Brigade OC. If you're familiar with anything NSP or TWRP, then you definitely know what I'm talking about. The era of Starlight Sonas is one that I will never forget. Seriously though, if you have any appreciation for good music, inspiring animation, or just anything fun and cool, then go listen to Twerp's entire discography. Like right now, go watch the video. I'll pay you to do that. I'll pay you in real life. Ori was your standard Strive recolor. She raced across the galaxy, saving people, being helpful and cool, and being the main character. I thought up a little storyline for her. It really didn't go anywhere. I think I was just trying to kill time. Her design had a few iterations and was nothing special. It actually got pretty bad sometimes. There are a few where I look back and I'm like, shit, I kind of knew what I was doing. After making my whole one video about character design, I decided I wanted to put my design skills to the test and practice what I preach, so that's what I'm doing. Let's go. Here's a fun story. I got halfway through the script and all the way done with my concepts before December decided to take a hot, steamy dump on my production, so a lot of my ideas have changed already. Anyway, starting out, whenever I make a new design, I always start the same. I run to the symmetry tool and I start sketching out faces. Depending on how well I know who I'm designing, this process can look very different. If I know their vibe, their personality, their backstory, I can have a much clearer picture on what I want, but because I wasn't planning on using Ori's design on anything important, and I kinda retroactively wiped out 90% of her lore already, I was kinda freehanding all of what you see. I wasn't drawing to get results, I was more just trying to get my hands warmed up and shake loose some future design ideas from my little pea brain. I used her old designs as a baseline and just polished and built from there. Drawing out her new look gave me a lot of flashbacks to when I was first designing her. I was 15, maybe 16, and then utterly helpless with character design. I would throw every color at the wall and not care about style or form or color theory. Younger Noel was vibing, honestly, and I love her for it. When I was sculpting the faces, I had a problem with making them look alien enough. I think it's in the eyes, but something about the faces just felt too human. I tried to remedy that with a different eyebrow and eye shapes. Having dynamic eye shapes is very important to me, and pretty much an integral part of my process, quote unquote. It's a habit I picked up after watching a video analyzing Demon Slayer character design. If I can give my OCs recognizable eyes, I'll be very happy. While drawing out the faces, I bounced around a lot between different aesthetics. First, she's edgy and sad, then she's confident, and then she's confused. Same here. I also stuck very closely to sharp edges and points. I kinda wish I put more thought into her overall shape language, but that's something I'm still trying to get a grasp on. I was stuck on her hair too. I like the rose quartz hair, but I also like the Pinkie Pie type, tighter, bouncier curls. I don't know, fluffy to curly is what I'm married to right now. The few keystones that I do have for Ori's design are a squarer jaw, fluffy short hair, blue innards like a blue tongue, and blue blood. She also only has one horn for like edgy lore reasons. It's a design that I hope reads as overall androgynous, which I think I nailed. Like my brother kept calling her he, I corrected him, he didn't hear me, whatever. Her colors are also staying fairly consistent as well, green skin and red clothes and gold accents. You'll see what I do with the hair though. After an hour or so, I got these four. Nothing that I'll really end up using, but I did wake up my brain. My favorites of these though are probably the upper right corner and bottom left for the fluffy hair and strong jaw. After the faces are done, I'll break out the symmetry tool again and start building a silhouette to build off of. You know how important silhouettes are, right? I kinda regret making clothing with the silhouette instead of just having the body, but I can't change that now. You'll see me make my first outfit with this base, and I don't have a fucking clue what's going on with her wrists. They look so dumb here. I think I was going for a fluffy sleeve and cinched wrist type thing, but it looks very dumb, and the pants are just jeans. This is why you don't draw at 1 a.m. It was after this first outfit I decided to take a break from recording my drawing and just make some designs off camera, and then start recording again later. But I forgot to hit the right button and I missed all of it, so we'll have to do this the old-fashioned way. These are the designs I made off camera, and I'm pretty proud of them for a day's work. I was married to the hoodie look. Hoodies and baggy sweaters are what I wear roughly 90% of the time in real life because they are soft and comfortable and easy to draw. A pattern that I see here, and honestly in most of my designs, is big shape next to little shape. So a skin-tight shirt and baggy sleeves, or a small shirt and baggy pants, or skinny legs and chunky boots. I just really love how dynamic it makes everything look, and it adds a lot of visual style. It's my favorite. In all the Ori designs, I kept the pants very consistent and the chunky shoes. I love drawing chunky tennis shoes. I'll address what everyone's probably thinking. Yeah, the top layer of the designs is very Steven Universe. I don't know where I got the idea to give her a star charm, I don't know, buckle thing on her shirt, but it was too cute to get rid of, so I'll just resign to my fate of a lifetime of Steven Universe comparisons. The top middle design has a place in my heart. It feels the most faithful to Ori's original design, but as much as I love the outfit with my whole heart, the lace-up shirt, the loose sleeves, her cute shoes, it just doesn't feel like something Ori would wear. In my head, it doesn't match her personality very well, which feels weird to say, considering she's basically just a concept and a neat design at this point in time, but you'll have to take my word for it. I shook my brain cells around a little more and I eventually got this design. A little context, for a while on TikTok I saw these people selling fake thong strap sweatpants. They're just regular pants but with straps to make it look like you're wearing a thong, I think. I never cared about thongs before, but these pants were cool and I wouldn't leave my mind ever, so I'm giving a pair to Ori. I kept the hood and puffy sleeves with the crop shirt, and I wrangled the star into like a sort of implied star shape, sort of like reformed lapis crystal gem design, which is not helping the Steven Universe comparisons at all. After all was said and done, I decided that I liked these two designs, but the colors left a little something to be desired, so on to phase 3-ish. I took my favorite outfit designs in the lineup and started sketching out Ori wearing them in different poses. You'll see me black out some of the bits in her design, like the hood, the wrists, and the star shape. I actually don't have a real reason on why I do this. Part of me thinks that I'm, like, internally, mentally picking out all the most interesting points of her design and highlighting them, so I'll know the best spot to put a main color or an accent color, or maybe I just think it looks cool. I really don't know. I kinda blacked out at this part. I was getting stressed again. I couldn't get thoughts of Steven Universe out of my head, so I had stopped recording, again, and I just sat and played with the colors over and over until I got something I liked. I think you can have a fantastic color palette for a character, but the way you use them and the areas where you put your colors can make a whole world of difference. See here, I used all the same colors for both designs, and even though I liked the outfit design on the left, I favored the color placement on the right, so I made them match. This felt nice to look at, but now I was at a crossroads. It's not a crime for an OC to have alternate outfits, but what I wanted for this video was to make one good outfit for Ori, and that's it. So I made a decision that what I did here was basically produce two good designs. I wasn't wanting to make one design. I left for the redesign and a new OC to never develop. Ori technically has a sister in canon, so it all kind of works out, I guess. Maybe that can just be her sister's clothes, I don't know. The final tweaks I made for the outfit on the left was hue shifting the colors. I made her skin a little more saturated, a little more blue. I made the red into more of a burgundy, maroon, purple, red, whatever. And I changed the brighter yellow to a warmer yellow, just the side of orange. Not to mention I brought back the sleek black bits, and those are probably my favorite. Finally, I had a design that I liked and could start making the final, fully rendered drawing of her. I was so tired, I was so ready to have this done. I hoped I was making 15-year-old Noel proud of how far we've come as an artist, but it was also really losing steam, and the rendering part was kicking my ass, and I kept putting off the drawing day after day. I didn't like it. No, it really did not feel like my style. I gave her the sandals and regretted it so much. I so so much prefer the tennis shoes, so I restarted. The party's going great. I am glad I redid it though. I went with a simpler style to give my brain and my hands a break, and I really like this pose as well. I forgot to record the whole thing though, so yeah, my first design video was a shit show behind the scenes, but it was fun. I really hope you learned something or you just had fun. To round off the video, here's some rapid fire design details that I couldn't fit right into the script. I kinda really like the blue pink hair the OG design had. I tend to get a little anal with my limited color palettes. I was scared that two-toned hair would muck up the design too much. Same with the horn. I don't know if green fitting the yellow was the best look, but I had limited colors, so it is what it is. The metal bits on the back of the shoes are meant for making taking the shoes off a lot easier. Like, you just step on them and you can slip your foot out and it's easy breezy. I wish I had those. The alternate design I have, I also changed the colors a bit. I made the red a little less pink and a little more tomato red, and then I regretted it. I hate it. I'm not using it. It was gross. In my old design, the 2 rings she has on her left ear are supposed to be her parents' wedding rings or something. Yeah, I guess her parents died in a war or some shit. I don't know. I was really original. And oh my god, would you look at that? It's done. Oh my god, okay, it's perfect. Very cool, very fancy. Look at all that jewelry and those kicks. She's a beauty. The full version is on my Instagram if you want to look at it. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. I really hope you stayed. This was my first time trying a video like this. As much as I complained, I really did have fun. I love character design. I love colors. I like making things. I like showing my process. There's probably a mountain of things I could go over with these designs. It was a lot of fun. I hope you had fun, and I hope I can do this again as well. It was nice. Thank you. Thank you for watching, and enjoy this title card for a while. Enjoy the music. Chill out. Bye.